Alrighty, it is February, I think 27th, if I'm correct. It's Thursday. I'm in the back of the truck again, in my makeshift nap station, because I'm out here on the other side of town. I made a video yesterday explaining the whole damn situation. Yesterday was my first split shift in years and years. I had done those for like 10 plus years, something crazy. I can't do it. It's just, that's my limitation. And I have to accept that. And I just got to be honest. So the honesty that I was able to apply to myself, I was able to have a conversation with my boss today, which was great. I got to let him know where I was at with that, because I'm driving out here. It's far. It was an hour and a half drive this morning again in traffic, which was bananas, and I had to hold my pee the whole way once again, because I drink a lot of water in the morning and coffee. But it is what it is. That's a story from yesterday. You can check yesterday's video. What really helped digest having the conversation I needed to have today, because sometimes those kinds of conversations can be uncomfortable coming from my world, the world that I come from, which means in the past it's been very hard to have honest discussions with some folks because it has become very combative. And so all I knew back in the day was fight or flight or freeze, and I can no longer live like that. So that means I got to do the uncomfortable stuff, which means I got to face any fears head on, and I got to take action, which is to be honest and share what's going on and leave the results into God's hands. So anyway, what was digestible on one of the conversations I had with a buddy of mine was he was talking about we can always request, and after the request, it doesn't mean just because we requested something that we're going to get it, but at least we'll have an answer, and then we'll be able to know what is the next action to take. So after the conversation that I had today, basically doing that, making a request, saying what I can and can't do, and expressing what my limitations are with split shifts, and that I'm 38, too old to be doing this shit anymore. I've already done this plenty of times, trying to build my own businesses, and those kind of sacrifices were made at those times, but I got to think different, do different, and act different today. So I let them know, hey man, I tried it out. I was open-minded yesterday with the idea, but the evidence is in, meaning, I'm not going to be able to do that, and if that's what he needed and that's all he would be able to have me on board to do, he would probably have to find somebody else, because I can't budge on that one. But once I let him know, it was cool. He was able to say, yeah, that's okay. Let's work it out. Because based on what I saw being presented when I filled out my application online on Indeed.com, it was from I believe 3 till 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and then working Saturday, 8 to 12, and having Fridays and Sundays off with a salary and commissions. And that was cool. But not to be doing split shifts, I can't be doing this. So he was super cool with it. He was like, yep, I hear you, I get it. So yeah, just let's do that, which was the basic schedule I just let you know about now. And then he also added in, if I could, maybe if things are really busy in the morning, maybe a day or two per week, pick up the morning shift instead of the evening shift. But right now we're going to be doing Monday through Thursday evening shifts only, and then we're going to do Saturday 8 till 1. So I committed to that. I'm going to test that out, see how it goes. Should be fine, but you just got to show up and do the work and keep an open mind and try it out and see if it works or it doesn't work. And if it doesn't, it was great to be able just to say, hey man, this is what's not working. But in that conversation, it's also important for me to let somebody know the things that I appreciate and the things that are super cool in regards to the work we're doing together. So I let them know that. I said, I really appreciate your feedback. I appreciate what we're doing here. I enjoy the process, and I still am aiming to help you get your EFTs up to like 170, so we can get a forced expansion for them. So yeah, overall, turnout on today's conversation was honesty is where it's at, because of the freedom that it creates, and that kind of communication always leads to a good result. But that doesn't mean just because I'm honest I'm going to get my way, or the other person's going to get their way, but at least we can open the discussion to find a way to work together. So with that being said, I got to get back into work now. I got, I think, 4 or 5 consultations coming up, so I got to go do a little extra studying, breaking things down, and then going over my scripts, and then I'll be rocking and rolling till about 8 o'clock tonight between consultations and phone calls. So peace out. God bless.